Here at 9:03 now on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. We're checking out your weather this week. We're starting with our first full week of the new year. And with that, our Majestic Storm is joining us this morning. Hi, Majestic. Happy New Year.
Good morning, guys. Happy New Year to you.
Drove through some fog, a little bit of mist. I'm glad I didn't wash the car. When can I do so, though?
Really starting tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Okay.
Wednesday is going to be perfect. And really the big story this week is that we are getting you ready and prepared for not just multiple sunny days in a row, but possible record warmth. I mean, we're going to see temperatures continue to rise into the 70s for several days in a row. But let's start with what's going on outside. I know many people are gearing up to head back to work. Maybe you're already there. We had to get those kids up and ready for their school day after the holiday break. And let me tell you, it wasn't the most motivating forecast. Very overcast and gloomy in and around Charlotte. But look at Beach Mountain. I mean, this was the place to be this morning.
Pretty.
Absolutely gorgeous. Not even a single cloud in the sky. And I saw many skiers and snowboarders who had the right idea, took advantage of the nice, beautiful morning, because meanwhile, a lot of us, we look like this. This is Lylesville, Anson County, just overcast and foggy. You can see that fog off to the distance there in Lake Norman. So reducing down visibility, that needs to be top of mind if you're traveling this morning, because you just need to be prepared for changing road conditions. Some areas you'll be socked in with that really dense fog where it's hard to see at times. And then other areas, it's just absolutely beautiful. You don't have any fog. Again, here's some of our live cameras from Lake Norman to Charlotte. You can usually see the skyline, but you can't even see that still because of how dense the fog is. So we're seeing limited visibility around the Queen City, south of us from Lancaster out towards Chester, even Hickory, Morganton. I've been watching you this morning. So it's really just that area specifically. And the National Weather Service went ahead, issued this dense fog advisory. It's been in place all morning long. We've been covering it this morning on WCNC. It stays in place until about 10 o'clock this morning, and then it should start to expire out. Then the fog mixes out, and then eventually those low-lying clouds should hopefully start to taper off. Little sunshine possible later on this afternoon. But today's just kind of the gloomy day, the misty morning, but tomorrow things start to shape up really nicely. So the silver lining is that it's not that cold outside. I mean, it's 46 degrees. It's not warm, but it's not freezing cold. Right around freezing up there in Boone. And again, that's a live camera look, so that's kind of what it looks like for most of us, just very gloomy. Hour by hour, notice our temperatures today. They'll be rising back into the upper 50s, low 60s, and we should be at 52 degrees. So even though today's a cloudy day, our overall high temperatures are going to be warmer. Notice around 4 or 5 o'clock, right before the sunset, we could see a little bit of sunshine. So if you enjoy going for an evening time walk, it could be actually pretty nice by that point. But it's going to take a little while before these clouds actually push out of the area because they're thick and they're stubborn, and we have that fog really in place. Once we're heading from Tuesday to Thursday, we're talking about possible record warmth. 70s, sunny skies, the first full week of January. It's going to be really nice. And then, of course, looking towards this weekend, I know it's only Monday, but a lot of you're already making those weekend plans. Still staying warm, but scattered rain starts to push in by Saturday. In the mountains, low 50s for most of us, upper 40s though, there in Blowing Rock. These are your high temperatures. Across the foothills, again, cloudy, mainly dry, other than a little mist out there this morning. 55 in Morganton, Hickory checking in at 51, still above average even for our mountain counties up there. And then for Charlotte, we're looking at upper 50s, low 60s today, really depending on how long those clouds decide to linger. If we get a little sunshine a little earlier, of course, temperatures could rise just a smidge more. Upper 50s out towards Lancaster, and then about 61 degrees today in Chesterfield. Lows tonight, very mild, 30s and 40s, with again a little bit of cloud coverage lingering. So we have this high pressure in place. It's really going to start to build over the next several days, and that's going to bring us very pleasant conditions, and those southwesterly winds starts to really usher in the warmer air, and that's why those temperatures are going to be so warm. I mean, even starting tomorrow, mid to upper 60s, and then by Wednesday, plan for those low 70s. As far as the rain chances go, it's kind of unfortunate because on Saturday, that's going to be the day that we're watching for scattered showers. And I say unfortunate because it's a big weekend here in Charlotte. Of course, the big game is happening at Bank of America Stadium. And unfortunately, we're going to be going from picture perfect weather to sunny skies and temperatures right around those 70s to all of a sudden pretty unsettled conditions. So let's walk you through that. I want to fast forward you straight into our Saturday. A lot of our models are agreeing that the system that's pushing through this upcoming Saturday would mainly impact us for the first half of the day. But I know know how it goes. It's game day. You wake up, you want to go tailgating, you want to get the day started. Likely it's going to be gloomy, overcast, rainy for the first half of the day. And some models are even showing through 4 o'clock. We could still have some rainy impacts. So as of now, bring the rain gear. This thing is, though, I mean, it's only Monday, so things can definitely change up until that point. This is a look ahead, though, for the Panthers forecast, since it's going to be such a big day here in the Queen City. 50s and 60s. Of course, the game doesn't start until 4:30, so I don't think the rain would last all throughout the day, but definitely a rainy start to our Saturday morning. And then just warm really all across the country, above average temperatures taking us through at least the next week. I mean, we're going to be enjoying such mild conditions, 70s, sunshine for the first full week of January. And then I just got to say, enjoy it, because we're already starting to see this dip in our jet stream, which would allow a lot of cool air to come our direction. And that seems like it's going to arrive early next week. So that one's going to hurt, especially after being so spoiled with these nice temperatures. 10-day forecast, you can see from Wednesday through Saturday, we'll be back into the low 70s. And again, Saturday will be the gloomy kind of rainy day, but at least it's not going to be freezing cold rain. And then as we're heading towards Sunday and into Monday, that cooler air starts to push across the Carolinas. 48 degrees for our high next Monday. All right, there's that Jerry Hunt Supercenter 7-day forecast. Not a bad start to the week. Of course, not the most beautiful start to our Monday, but we'll get through it. At least it's not freezing cold. And then as we're heading through the next few days, really it's just all about possible record warmth, 70s, sunshine, the perfect weather to get outside and soak it on up. Again, more clouds on Friday and Saturday, and then by Sunday, still pretty, but definitely starting to feel the cooler air.
Look at that. Carlene and I are happy with the 70s.
Yeah,
Not a
it'll be
problem.
nice. It's always nice because I feel like after the holidays, people sometimes, at least I do, I kind of get in a rut because you're so
Yeah.
excited for the holidays, and then January
Right.
rolls around, you're like, this is terrible.
This-
What is,
yeah.
what is going on? But at least it's helpful when it's sunny and 70.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes it a lot better.
It's a good reset time.
Yeah.
And with the sunshine, get some energy, some winter cleaning. Watch the
Yes.
game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we got our Panthers blue.
Yes.
I'm calling it Panthers blue for now. All right, very good, Majestic. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
this morning's weather report. Not the greatest, but it's all right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see.
Try,
All
we'll
right,
try again.
We'll try
then.
again
again.
tomorrow. Sounds good. See you then. And we'll be right back here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus.